Hi everybody, welcome to this practice. This is a don't have very much time today but need to get on the mat kind of practice. So short, sweet, shorter holds because we have less time, but efficient in maintaining the vehicle, clearing the mind, and that satisfaction of knowing that you've shown up for yourself on the mat today. So getting whatever you might need to use for your practice, and let's start in Sirsasana on our mats, opening space together. Taking height as needed, if needed, underneath the buttocks so the knees can relax open. Widening the sit bones. Wiggling around to make sure we really feel broad, connected, supported, and then turning the palms open to the sky. The eyelids closing, our attention turning inwards to the breath. Feeling the length of the inhale, feeling the length of the exhale. The face relaxing, the shoulders relaxing. And then lifting the hands, pressing the palms together with firmness, so that from the pressure of the palms, the shoulders can roll back more, and the sternum chest can clear and open to the sky with new vibrancy. And now opening with one more. Inhale. Releasing the hands. The eyelids opening. And let us begin. Right at the front of the mat for some Surya Namaskars cycles. Front Halasana, the heels firm, the chest lifting, the legs alert. Inhale the altar. Exhale down. Inhale, look up, grip the legs. Exhale, jump or step back to Chaturanga. And now moving forward to Chaturanga 2. And then up to Ardha Setu, our first one. Make sure the inner groins roll into the sky, press the middle buttocks down. And then press into the hands to try to lift, to get taller and taller and taller. And 2. And 1. Exhaling back, Ardha Setu. Keep relaxing the brain, relaxing the face, and penetrating with the breath deeper and deeper inside the body, inside the pose. And now step the right leg forward. Extreme pigeon, Padmasana. Make sure the foot is in line with the face. Right arm underneath, forearm supporting us. Come onto the outside edge of that foot and move the left leg back. Exhale, surrender. The inner groin of the bent leg rolling to the outer groin. And then back up, Chaturanga, 1, 2, and Ardha Setu. Chaturanga 1, Chaturanga 2, moving forward, Ardha Setu. Press into the tops of all 10 toes, femurs into the hip sockets. Press the sternum forward and lift it up, and 2, and 1. Ardha Setu. Push the front thighs back. And left leg forward, Godasana. Left arm underneath for support, onto the outside edge of the foot. Move the right leg back and surrender. And then back up, Chaturanga 1 and 2, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Here we go, down to Chaturanga 1. Make sure the inner knees are squeezed. Chaturanga 2, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Slow the breath down, even it out. Try to lift the sternum up, to press the sternum forward, to roll the front shoulders back, and 2, and 1. Exhaling back, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Keep stretching the arms, stretching the legs. Keep pressing the front thighs back to lift the sit bones to the sky, finding that lightness in the sit bones. And then looking up, preparing for simplified Paschimottanasana, turn the back foot out just a little bit, right leg forward, and straighten the legs, gripping the femur bone into the hip sockets. Densifying the back heel. Looking up and changing sides. Left leg forward, right leg back. Turn the hips. Simplified Paschimottanasana. Keep gripping the legs up. Don't let the muscles drop. Grip them up. Push the front thigh of the back leg back and densify the heel. And then looking up, stepping back, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Lift the heels again on this one. Verticalize the feet to the floor, spread the toes, spread the fingers widely. Find the line underneath the buttock and lift it to the sky, pushing ourselves away from the hands, relaxing the neck, the head completely. And then looking up, preparing for Chaturanga 1, 2, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhaling to Chaturanga 1. And moving forward to Chaturanga 2. And then up to Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. The inner elbows facing forward to help roll the front shoulders back. Shoulder blades going down the back. Front spine lengthening. And exhaling back, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Press the heels down, but lift the line underneath the buttock up. And now step the right leg forward and bring the back knee to the ground underneath the left hip. Parivrtta Paschimottanasana, preparation 1, inhale the arms up. Exhale, turning and twisting to the right. First twist of the day. Bolt the outer hips together for stability and travel to the organs, to the abdominal area. Make them yielding and turning and twisting with the exhale. And then inhaling the arms back up. Stepping back to Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Chaturanga 1, 2, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. And forward to Chaturanga 2. And up to Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Left leg forward, bending the back knee, making sure it's underneath the hip. Parivrita Paschimottanasana, preparation 1, lift the arms up. And exhale, turning and twisting to the left. Diffuse the gaze, soften the face. Keep traveling with the exhale. Preparing to come back up. Lift. And exhale back. Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Chaturanga 1, 2, Urdhva Mukha. Firmly inner heels. Chaturanga 2. And Urdhva Mukha. And Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Bend the knees, lift the heels, and push yourselves away from your hands. Find the shoulder blades and press them into the upper back. And now keep them pressed in as you straighten the legs. Keep pressing the shoulder blades in, don't let them pop out. That's it, and 3, and 2, and 1. Bend the knees to the ground, shoulder openers, forehead to the floor, arms by the side of the body. Bring the hands behind, interlock the fingers together, tips of the thumbs touching, and lift those arms up. Make sure the front shoulders are rolling up towards the sky. And now invert the hands, the palms are pressing up to the sky. Turn the hands back in, lower the arms, change the interlock of the fingers. Tips of the thumbs touching, and lift the arms back up. Second side. Turn the palms up to the sky. Push up through the heels of the hands. And 2, and 1. Turn the hands back in, and releasing the arms back down to the ground. Rolling up, grabbing a strap, and coming to lie on our backs. Since I have the wall, I'm going to use it for my feet. So if you have a wall right there, you can line your feet up with the wall. And let's prepare for our Supta Padangusthasanas. So a little loop in the strap. Let's see, this is going to have to get out of the way. Here we go. Supta Padangusthasanas 1. Keep stretching the arms so that right here the waists are getting longer, are lifting, the ribs are lifting, and the abdomen is dropping towards the lower back. If you can reach the foot, hold onto the foot. And now lifting up, bringing the face towards the shin, towards the knee. And 3, and 2, and 1. Back up and ready for lateral. Holding the strap as close as you can to the foot. Bring this left foot out. In fact, get a little bit closer if you're using the wall so you can still keep pressing into the wall. And right leg towards you and up to the side, finding lateral Supta Padangusthasanas, gripping the legs, extending the left arm, squeezing the outside edges of the femur bones, the flesh there, the muscle there, inwards and up, not letting it drop. And then bring the leg back up, moving the left leg back in, and moving a little bit away from the wall, parivrita. Left hand holds the strap as close as possible. And bringing the leg over. Keep pushing out the length of both of those legs, not favouring one leg over the other. Stream of energy coming out both of the legs, out both of the feet. And then bring the leg back up and releasing, changing sides. Left leg lifting. Supta Padangusthasanas. Stretch the arms more and more so that you're really feeling the connection of the arm stretching, the waist stretching, the armpit opening. And now if you can hold the foot, and lifting up, bringing the face towards the knee, towards the shin, and 2, and 1. Back up, ready for lateral, moving the right foot out, getting a little closer to the wall, and then bringing the left leg towards us, and down, finding lateral Supta Padangusthasanas. Re-grip the legs, particularly the outside edges of the legs, the outer flanks, and push through the balls of the feet. The rib cage broadening, lifting. And then bring the leg back up, moving the right leg back in. Ready for parivrita. Right hand holds the strap as close as possible to the foot. And over we go. Keep pushing out through that left foot. The length of the leg out through the foot. Turning and twisting the trunk to the left. And then bring the leg back up and exhale and releasing. Rolling over, coming to a double pigeon. Left shin parallel to the front of the mat, right foot on top. If you need support, blankets, padding, take them. Push through the balls of the feet and exhaling forward. And then back up and changing sides. Taking whatever support is needed and exhaling forward. And then back up All right, little light Sirsasana just to make sure we get that brain flooding inversion. So taking whatever you need for that, coming to the mat for our headstand. Here we go. So lifting the arms up, turning the palms to the sky, and then from there, bringing the hands to the shoulders and making sure your elbows aren't widening. Coming down, interlocking the fingers, press the tips of the thumbs together, crown of the head to the floor. Straightening the legs, bracing from the upper back, lifting the shoulders, feeling the feet becoming light, and then lifting, finding Sirsasana 1. Make sure you're really on the crown of the head. There's that tendency often to move the weight more towards the forehead. And I agree that it feels quite stable, but it actually is a bad habit to keep because it overcurves the cervical spine. So really looking to be on the crown of the head and then pressing the forearms down and lifting the shoulders up. The charge of the legs is really important too. If you just let the legs be passive, I'm going to do that right now, you actually start to feel really wobbly. Charge the legs up as if you were reaching for the sky, wrapping the muscles around the leg bones, pushing up through the balls of the feet, spreading the toes, and feel the difference there. There's that pressing downness and that lifting upness, that crucial lifting upness. Just a few more breath cycles here. Keep charging the legs up, pushing the front thighs towards the thigh bones, and lifting the shoulders up. Preparing to come down now. Lowering with control. As you lower, very important to keep lifting the shoulders up, keeping the neck unconstricted. And then come down. Padangusthasanas. Inhale, looking up. Exhaling. And then back up, and knees to the ground. Okay, let's twist the spine a little bit more, using the wall and blanket, folding it up, making a nice big wedge. You can also take a block, and placing arms distance away from the wall for Marichyasana 3s. Right knee bent, foot facing forward, left leg extended. Widening our sit bones apart. Coming in, checking that we have the right distance, and then inhale, lifting the arm up, and exhale across. Press the arm against the leg, and press the leg back against the arm. Turning, twisting. Find the belly button now, and with the exhale, twist from the belly button. And 3, and 2, and 1. Coming out, changing sides. Preparing. Inhale the right arm up and exhale across. Press the arm against the leg, press the leg against the arm. See if you could walk that left hand back. And now from the belly button, twisting with each exhale. And 1. Releasing, changing sides this time, the left leg straight out in front, not diagonalized. Make sure it's not rolling open. Preparing. Inhale the left arm up, exhale across. Keep that left leg intelligent, the foot expressing your intent. Press the arm and the leg against each other equally and firmly, twisting and turning. And releasing, changing sides. Check the integrity of this leg. Preparing, inhale the right arm up and exhale across. One more. And exhale and releasing. All right, coming out of this, taking a block and coming to lie down on our mats. Actually, I'm going to pull my mat just a little bit away from the wall. There we go. Setu Bandha Sarvangasana, knees bent. Lift the hips up, lift the heels up to lift the buttocks higher, and place the block in its position, right on the lowest vertebrae so that it's pressing the coccyx up. And then bring the heels down. Make sure the feet are parallel, that the knees aren't splaying open. And now just interlock your fingers behind the block and roll each shoulder back. Press the arms down and press the shoulder blades up. Inhale into that space. Feel the rib cage opening, the lungs opening. And when you exhale, don't close the ribs, don't close the lungs, keep the expansion. Okay, we're now going to lift the right leg up into a half Padmasana. So you want to go ahead and lift that right foot up and then turn the leg so the inner groin is rolling to the outer groin and place the foot. And at this point you can use your hands to help pull the foot in as high as possible and then re-interlock the fingers behind the block. Press the tailbone up, press the middle buttocks up, and try to press that bent right Padmasana leg down. Arms still pressing down so that the back ribs, the shoulder blades, and the ribs right underneath the shoulder blades are pressing up continually. Renewing those actions over and over again. And now we're going to release that leg, finding Setu Bandha Sarvangasana with knees bent, feet parallel, thighs parallel, repress the arms down, lift the back ribs up again. Preparing to change sides, Ardha Padmasana on the left. So lift the left foot up, open it to the inner groin is rolling to the outer groin. Bring the foot to the thigh, and then using the hands to come in. Interlocking the fingers again and re-rolling the shoulders back. Keep pressing the tailbone up with the action of the block. The middle buttocks pressing up. And that left bent leg in Padmasana pressing down. The arms firm, purposeful, as they press down, the entire back ribs rediscover their purpose of pressing in and up. Each breath, each inhale, enhancing that inner spaciousness. And now lifting that left leg up, foot back down to the mat, parallelize the feet, press the back ribs up. Now press into the feet to lift the hips up once, back down to the block. And twice, back down to the block. And third time, last time, moving the block now. And as you come down, tilt the pelvis, the entire lower back is connecting to the floor, and let the inner knees rest against each other. And now rolling over and coming up, Yoga Mudrasana, Vajrasana. As you press into the fingertips, move the hips and buttocks back. The femurs coming into the hip sockets. And then back up. Alright, almost there. Halasana. So taking minimum of 3 blankets, and if you want some lift for your feet behind you, you could take a bolster, you could take a chair, whatever you need, and a strap for the arms, coming back to the mat. As you can see, I'm going to use a bolster under my feet, just helping to get a little lift there. 3 blankets and the loop of our strap, ready and waiting to keep our arms in place. Okay, let's come on in. Make sure your strap is there. And walking the feet up and over. Checking your distance if you had blocks or bolsters or chairs, making sure they're correct there. And strap on the arms. So finding the loop. Arms threading through. Interlock the fingers, tips of the thumbs touching, and roll the shoulders back. Halasana, our first side. Even up the breath. So the breath may change because the pose is different and we feel it differently, so it may get a little shorter. But just try to keep the inhale and the exhale even as you explore deepening your awareness and attention in this pose. Keep ironing the front thighs to the thigh bones. Don't let them drop down towards the face. Keep the arms firm. From the action of the arms pressing down, the back ribs press in and up. We're going to change the interlock of the fingers behind the back and re-roll the shoulders back. Be light on the toes. Iron the front thighs upwards towards the thigh bones again. Femurs coming into the hip sockets. The inner groins rolling to the sky. Keep pressing the arms down, encouraging the back ribs to go up. And then releasing the interlock of the fingers, we can take the strap off the arms, slowly unrolling and pushing ourselves backwards in the shoulder direction so that just the back hips are now on the blankets, the inner knees resting against each other. And now rolling over and sitting on these blankets for a last, final Paschimottanasana. You can take this bolster and have it for the forehead to really pacify. Widen the buttocks apart. Front thighs ironed to the thigh bones. Exhaling forward. Soft, smooth inhalations and exhalations. The skin of the forehead gently descending towards the nose. Relax the face, relax the cheeks, relaxing all of the muscles around the eyes. And then emerging, and just take a moment to absorb how beautifully forward bends turn us inwards, making us ready for Savasana. So let's use our blanket for a nice little neck roll in today's Savasana. One side of the blanket will roll like this to go underneath the cervical spine, and then the top side of the blanket will roll like this to support the back of the skull. I'm not rolling very well. There we go. So 2 rolls coming in towards each other, like that. You can just move this to the side, holding these in place so that when you lie down, you feel the first roll underneath the cervical spine. And then if you didn't have to roll, you see how the chin kind of lifts up, throws the head back. And so the second roll, supporting the back of the skull. You could always take the bolster and put it underneath the knees. I'm going to go for just straight classical Savasana, making sure the sacrum is moving towards the heels, not only to help support the lower back, but also when the lower back is supported, then the abdominal area and all of the organs in here that take on our tension can relax and recede towards the earth. Arms extended diagonally away, shoulders rolling back, and shoulder blades gently pressing up. Legs rolling open. For your last final scan to see if there's residual tension that you can release now. And then the eyelids gently closing. Savasana. And now just bringing my hands and resting them on the lower abdomen. Opening the eyes. We're going to roll over and just have a little seat for a little minute, setting intentions for the day. From Sirsasana. Palms together. Just taking a moment here to set intentions for the day. Words, thoughts, colours that fill our inner dimensions of what we would like from the day. And giving thanks before releasing the hands. The eyes opening back up. Welcome back. Our mini practice is complete. Boy, now we're going to feel like we could do more. But short day, great that we got on the mat, covered the essentials. Hope you enjoyed it. Namaste.